Why do people feel guilty? It is so commonly seen. I have taught for 40 years and it's so much puzzling that so many students come with enthusiasm, study for so many years, live a spiritual life and suddenly disappear. I try to call them, try to reach so that I can assist them further, but they don't respond, try to hide away. And my research shows that people feel guilty. Why is such a feeling of guilt? Someone who is practicing for 15-20 years, somebody who has taught yoga for me for so many years, and suddenly they seem to disappear. So my conclusion is, first is conditioning of the past. Conditioning and programming in the childhood, mostly by religions, sometimes by family background. You are told to be perfect, and if you deviate a little bit from it, you are a sinner, you are guilty. And that bombardment in the childhood stays with a person because it produces sanskaras which are hard to remove, and people feel guilty. In all the situations of the life, if they don't become perfect, they feel guilty. Another thing is people study so much intellectually, they know so much and they don't practice it. They become pundits, they become scholars, and in their mind they feel spiritual, but it is not in touch with reality what they are. What we think and what we are, there is a distance. What we think, what we hope to accomplish is only in the mind, but to live it, it takes time. It takes years of practice to digest it and apply it. So people who know a lot become scholars, and in their life they don't succeed. They don't keep up with their intention. Then they feel guilty and they try to run away from themselves. They try to run away from teachers, and this is escapism. Third thing is people put high expectation. They want to be enlightened overnight. They expect so much. They put time limit instead of enjoying what they are doing. And they don't attain perfection within that time. They feel guilty. What is the cure for that? How can you enjoy life and don't feel guilty? First thing is accept and love yourself. Whoever you are, whatever you are, be comfortable with yourself. Explore all the talents and potential you have, because all of us have some talents and potential. Try not to be in someone else's shoes. If your tendency is to be a mathematician and your parents send you to medical school, you won't succeed. Same way, if your tendency is for intellect, thinking, analyzing, practice Gnana Yoga. If your tendency is for love and devotion, practice Bhakti Yoga. If you are an active person, restless person, practice Karma Yoga. And you are a contemplative person, practice Raja Yoga or meditation. Other thing to remove guilt is forgive. Learn to forgive yourself, learn to forgive others. If you make mistake, learn something from the mistake, forgive yourself. Be kind to yourself, don't beat yourself. This way you have no tendency to punish yourself or feel guilty. Third thing is, don't make big ambitious goals to accomplish things in life. Don't make so many goals that I want to be perfect in short time. Instead, practice small disciplines, digest it, let it become your natural lifestyle, then take second discipline. On New Year's resolution, people make so many resolutions. It's based upon their fantasy, wish, hope, and illusions, and they cannot keep up. And if they cannot keep up, they feel guilty. They feel guilty, they don't trust themselves. If you don't trust yourself, you cannot grow. So you make friendship with yourself. So whatever you choose, you do it. So you trust a friend who keeps a promise. Same way you become your friend by keeping your promise, not breaking the promise. So don't make any resolution prematurely. If you want to make New Year's resolution, start making it in October so that you keep up by New Year. Then you make sure you have made the resolution permanently. Other thing is, fourth thing is, learn to live and flow with life. Live in the present. Live one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 moment at a time. So your mind won't be involved in building the ego, ambitions. If you have ego, ambitions, you set the limit, you have chance to feel guilty. But if you live and flow, accept yourself, forgive yourself, you never will feel guilty. If you feel guilt, it would prevent you from growing. Consider God as a loving Father who forgives us. By learning to love, accept God as loving Father, accepting life as is, instead of expecting too much from it, you will live the life free from guilt. You truly enjoy life when you are not bombarded by ego or feeling of guilt, inadequacy, insufficiency, or feeling helpless. Jai Bhagavan.